just looked around like it was the first time I saw the outside in daytime, so it was just beautiful to see the trees and feel the fresh air again. But I couldn't hear anybody around me, so I decided to yell. Somebody finally yelled my name back. I instantly just fell to the ground and started crying. The captain ended up giving me a hug. I was in tears. I didn't know what to do. He told me I was okay and, you know, I was safe now. I didn't have to worry about anything.
One of our guys actually carried her up the hill to the command post where we had the ambulance standing by. When she got just about almost there, she said, I'm all right. And she gets down and she's walking. And she's basically saying, I'm walking out of here.
About 7:30, I see the white truck come up the road. I was like, oh my God. Captain was very excited. He was just so ecstatic. You could tell he was crying. Just the day I felt her, you know, I was just like, oh my God. I was just so happy, you know, just like, I mean, I just could not quit crying.
Best feeling ever to hug my parents again, to just feel my mom holding me, just to know that I was with her again and she didn't have to worry about me.
In South Carolina, a 14-year-old girl is back home this evening after a horrific ordeal. Authorities say she was kidnapped by a man who sexually assaulted her and locked her inside an underground bunker.
Elizabeth is safe, but Vincent Villiard is still on the run. A few hours later, police get a tip from a woman saying she encountered Vincent as he tried to steal her car.
He had a long knife hanging off his belt. Pretty much all I saw of his face. I recognized him from the internet. I was kind of cursing him out for doing this in front of my child. Putting my child through this. He's already hurt one little girl.
Comes the
He
rain.
wasn't getting my keys, and he said, okay, never mind. And he started running down the sidewalk.
Police act quickly.
Huh?
How's it going?
A few hours later,
I think it took Vincent about a minute to deny everything, and that this was all made up, that the truth would come out in the end.
Vincent agreed to an interview with Dateline's Keith Morrison hours before his trial.
It's all gonna come out in court anyway. Elizabeth, she's, I don't know how to say it, she's pretty much a wild person.
Are you saying that she was a willing participant the whole time?
Yeah.
Elizabeth has barely time to recover from the traumatic 10 days she spent in the bunker with Vincent Villiard, that she already has to face him in court. But like she said,
I wanted to go. It was weird to look at Vincent because I kind of felt happy just because I knew that he was locked up and I'm sitting there in the courtroom while he's sitting.
All she asked, Your Honor, is sentence him so that this can never happen to anyone else.
I can think of no crimes short of murder more repulsive than these 17 different indictments and charges.
Yes, you can tell Lex was on the clock.
All sentences to consecutive lives.
Vincent Villiard was sentenced to 421 years
Anybody out there?
without the possibility of parole.
I remember Elizabeth saying, I beat him. I was like, yes, you did. You did beat him.
I think it was because I don't.
Anybody on there?
I'm not watching it. I'm watching story.
Yes, she did. There's no playbook to tell her what she should have done down there.
No.
Because she made all the right moves.
I don't think you could ever really move past something like that happening to you. It's always going to be there, but as the years go on, things do get easier.
Today, she's a loving mother, grateful for a new, beautiful life.
Really just trying to live life to the fullest. Now that I have a child, I'm of course wanting to give him his best life possible as well.
Elizabeth understands that the healing journey will take time, but she also sees the extent of her own strength. Elizabeth Schoaf looked terror in the face and saved herself.
stated yesterday.
Go. One person in here, 2 thumbs up. So let me see who we lost. Fly in my face. No shave. Hello. Evil Empire Gaming. There's that same lady was on there last night, and she said hello to you.
Hello. Morning.
Says one person in here. Hello, how you guys doing? It's a gloomy, rainy Sunday. I'm just going live until it starts raining because rain's moving in any minute now. See how gloomy it is outside? Look. Yeah, it's morning in the United States. It's morning here. It's, what is it? 8 o'clock? Almost 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock in the morning? Supposed to rain again today. Gloomy.
7:46.
It's night in the Philippines, so it's 7. It's probably about it. It's probably 7:45 p.m. there in Philippines. Flies. Come on, flies. Quit. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. What's everybody doing today?
Wake up.
Get some coffee. Drinking coffee. Big cup of coffee.
I gotta start breakfast.
She's gonna start breakfast. I gotta wake up. I took a shower, but still gotta wake up. Figure it'll be out in the rain. It'll be. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. Trying to wake up. Yep, that's correct.
They say it's supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow too.
Well, the rain will be moving out about 10 o'clock. It's just going to rain a little bit and stop. Then it'll start up again later today. See how gloomy it is.
Puppy, what's the matter? Cry, baby. Mama, puppy.
Yeah, give you vitamin D, but it's just there's no sun. It's all cloudy and rain's moving in. Any minute now. It's slowly moving. The rain is.
Oh, Jesus.
Flies.
What's the matter, puppy?
And flies are getting to me this morning.
Spoiled. Like it better. It's spoiled. You had the camera on me.
Well, I do now. Somebody else moved. Somebody's unalive now.
What's the matter, baby?
And they left. I don't know. It's weird.
She's a big girl. That's Mama's girl.
Let's see who's all on there. Yeah, we was on there late last night too. But
Yeah, we was on the late last night.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Some reason during the day the flies are all over on me out here, and at nighttime it's mosquitoes.
Coco puppy.
She said, "Wow, mammy, you're an animal lover."
Hey, baby.
Yeah, she's an animal lover.
Oh, my puppy. Yep, I love animals. Oh, baby. Look at her, Mike. She's looking at you. Yay! Oh, baby. You hear the birds? You hear the birds up there?
She says, the same I have a dark colored dog. Yeah. She's a Chihuahua.
She's a Chihuahua, a Jack Russell Terrier, and a
Wiener dog.
Dachshund.
Dotson.
Dachshund's
Yeah,
a
that
wiener.
dog likes to get underneath your covers while you're sleeping. And she'll sit there and whine and tell you, I want underneath the covers.
Her mama
And
said.
she lays right underneath your butt. Isn't that weird? Yeah, that is crazy, isn't it?
She's spoiled.
Coco. Coco. Look at her ears. Coco. Coco.
She's shivering like she's cold. Are you cold?
It's 70 out here.
She's shivering like she's cold.
She's when he gets underneath the, she wants underneath the blanket. See? Underneath the blanket.
Yeah, Mama's.
Underneath the blankie. Underneath the blankie.
Oh, puppy.
Underneath the blanket. These flies, man. I fell asleep. Wonder what time they turned that music off.
They turned that off around midnight.
Yep, they had to turn it off at midnight because the dog wants you to hug. She said the dog wants you to hug. Look.
Hi, you want back under the blanket? Or go back to sleep?
Dog wants a hug.
She'll lay here and go to sleep on me. There you go.
Dog wants a hug. She said she's gonna make breakfast here soon.
Scrambled eggs, hash browns, sausage links, biscuits, and gravy.
The guy delivered that food. He said, "This is the biggest order ever delivered." That's crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The whole way stagflation is, you got to stock up on that stuff because the grocery prices, they keep on increasing them prices like every week. And some of them grocery chains are taking advantage of it and just deliberately gouging prices for no reason. It's to the point where it's obvious, you know, where it's got to be double or triple what other grocery stores want for the same item.
Gas and food's got expensive there too in her country. It Food and gas get expensive.
Well,
there, too.
the government keeps on raising interest rates to keep people to stop buying. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Every month they're raising rates. And some people don't notice because they're not looking, but if they look at their interest rate on their credit cards, they see their interest rate went up 8% in the past few months. They do that because they want you to stop buying.
Little puppy.
They figure if they raise everything up high, you'll quit buying, or you can't afford to buy anything. Right. How much gas is there a gallon? It's still $5 a gallon here, I think. Is it $5 a gallon?
I think so.
Or $6 a gallon?
I don't know.
Saudi Arabia said they made the biggest world record profit ever, $100 billion in profit on oil. 100 billion, yes, that's with a B. Billion. Yep. Yep, $100 billion on oil. That's globally 100 billion. We need to depend on our own oil. You know what I mean? We always got to depend on other countries, and if something happens, like a war or something, then everything gets interrupted. You know, like in America, every time there's a hurricane, the gas prices go skyrocket. Well, we had to shut down our drilling operation because of a hurricane. Or years ago, like decades ago, that didn't happen. I think it's just a reason just to gouge prices. It's a corporate greed, they call it, you know. Well, it's inflation now, but it's like runaway inflation, then it turns into stagflation. Right. Mhm. Some people saying they're paying $20 for a pack of cigarettes. $20 a pack. I'm like, wow. I think she's starting breakfast. I don't know. It's not raining yet, but I'm getting spit on right now. It's spitting rain. Ah, man. I'm so tired. I might go back to bed for a little bit. Who's all on here? Anybody on here? It says one person. Did everybody leave the chat? One person. It's early in the morning. That's probably why. But yeah, I mean, yeah. She went inside. Yeah. Drinking my coffee. Look, she took her chair. You take her chair. She took her chair, look. I don't know if you can see her or not. You see her? Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it. No, come on. Get it. Got it. I don't know. Come on. Get in the chair. Get in the chair. Come on, what are you doing? Kissing the phone. Ah, kissing the phone. Huh. Yeah. Went back in the chair. Look. Went back in the chair. Look. She's the boss. See, I'm the boss. He's there. Boss. The birds are out wanting food. I'm back. My foot hit that. I'm back. I'm back. Hold on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'll give you some bread. Because I love you guys. I'm feeding the birds. I'm feeding the birds, look. See them? Feeding the birds. Bread. Look. Look how hungry them birds are. Look how hungry them birds are. Man, they're all flocking over there. Look at them all. Feed God's creation. Don't forget about the birds. I'm surprised the squirrels ain't coming over there. Look at all them birds. You know they're hungry. Look at that. They're telling other birds, food, food, food. And they all come flocking over there. Get all the food. Look at that. Look at them birds. seatbelt just took off. Wow. Yeah, they're eating. Most definitely they're eating. They're hungry. Wow, there's like a ton of them. Wow. Oh man. Ooh, I'm all wet because the chair is wet. Oh man. It rained last night. Neighbors were having music real loud. It was crazy. Get up there, come on. No, not here. Come on, what are you doing? What do you want, on my lap? She wants on my lap. Come on, get up here. Get it and 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 get it. Hold on a minute. Come on, what are you doing? Like a boss, look. Look at her. Coco, look at me. Look at me. Get it and 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 got it and get it and get it and get it. What is that up there? What in the world? What is that? Don't be dropping no bird poop on me. What in the world? Yeah, I don't know what that bird is. It's hanging out up there. See it? The flies were bad this morning. Yes, my baby. That's my little. Want to sleep underneath the blanket. When I was a kid, I had the same dog, but always wanted to sleep in your pillowcase. And you had to watch your pillows, because if you lay on your pillow with your head, the dog be there. This one likes to be underneath the blankets. So, I don't know. She'll lie and tell you, I want to eat the blanket. She sleeps right behind your butt. She's like, she wants to be right up your butt. Like, yeah. Hold on here. My other phone is charging and these comments disappear. Oh, that's a dove. Yes, it's a girl. She wants to be in my she wants to be in my lap. It's Coco. It's Coco. Say Coco. Oh, baby. Go with that. It's a dove. Okay. I'm surprised it's not raining yet, because on the radar it was rain. It's just a gloomy Sunday morning, you know. Making a weird noise. There goes another one. Another bird up there. Yeah. And that bread's probably gone by now. Yeah, she's in there cooking. Yeah. Well, she even sleeps like a human sometimes. She'll lay on the pillow all spread out like a human does. Like, you got your head on the pillow and you're like all spread out. It's like like a human. That's how they do it, yeah. All them birds down there. Look at all these electrical wires and cable wires. Look. Yeah. Yeah. And I bought an all electric car too. Look. This car right here, it's all electric. Get down. Get down. This car right here, it's all electric. It don't have any gas. It's got a charging port, and the charging port's right there. If you see a square box right there, that's where you plug it in at. See it? You plug it in right there. That's where you plug it in at. It's all electric. It's a 2022. It's only got 90 miles on it. Right there. It's all electric. There's no exhaust, no gas, no oil, so I'm not burning any pollutant in the air. They should have thought of this decades ago. And they're waiting until the climate change is real bad, where people are getting more rain, 120, 130 degree temperatures, fires, wildfires, and everything. It's like, wow, they should have thought about this a long time ago. But it puts out zero emissions in the air, zero smog, zero carbon, zero greenhouse effects. And yes, the batteries are recycled. I got a video on I did yesterday of the battery. It's in the front there. That's where the battery is. So, yeah. There's very little bread left, but they won't come up here and get it. They will if they're real hungry. But the bird, I put down about 12 pieces of bread. Look at it. There's only about a couple of them there. Yeah. Look at my dog. Yeah, she's in there cooking breakfast. She's got biscuits and eggs. Biscuits, eggs, hash browns. I bought all of that. So, and the food prices here are getting ridiculous. Look, right back in the chair, look. Right back in the chair. What do you sniff? I'm gonna call you Sniffy. I'm gonna call you Sniffy. Sniffy, Sniffy, Sniffy. And she looked at me funny. Go lay down. Lay down. Oh my God. It feels good out here. It definitely does feel good out here. The sun's trying to come out this morning. So, you hear the birds. There's a big bird. I don't know. You probably missed that one. It flew by. Yeah. We had some loud thunder yesterday. It was loud. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that today. I think it's going to warm up and trigger more storms, but they're like hit and miss. It'll storm for 5 or so minutes, 10 minutes, and then it comes back an hour later, half hour later. That's what it's going to do for the next few days. And the kids got school tomorrow. I should have shaved. I hate hair. Should have shaved. Get it. Got it. Yep. You're the only person on here because everybody's sleeping. It's Sunday. Yeah, I was gonna plant, but we got animals. I was gonna plant some stuff, and yeah. Yeah, see what it is. We're drilling oil out of the earth, and that oil is actually to cool the earth. So we're draining the earth's coolant. So when we drain it, then we're reburning it back in the atmosphere, so it heats up the atmosphere. So we're doing all kinds of bad things, where it's like heating the earth and we're polluting the earth too. And they're making big profit. These oil companies make billions of dollars of profit on it, just to destroy the earth, just to make everything worse. You know, we get smog alerts here. Well, they call it now, they put out excessive heat warnings, and they put out another warning for the air quality alert. They don't say smog alert, because everything reburns. It gets so hot, the air is real smoggy. And if you got breathing problems and you go out there to breathe, the air is so thick and soupy, you can't breathe. You're like, oh my God, it's terrible. We're doing that through the manufacturing companies putting out pollution in the cars. They got way too many cars on the road that are polluting air. And they say by 2035, they want these automaker companies to stop producing engine gas powered. No, we don't get hurricanes here. We get tornadoes here. We get tornadoes. That's worse enough. See, even the tornadoes, we get more tornadoes now than what we did a decade ago. So it's getting worse. I mean, where we live, 2.5 hours from here, they had tornadoes in the winter. It got 70 degrees one day in December last year, and these tornadoes came at night when people are sleeping, and that's the worst time to get them because you can't see them. So you can't see the tornadoes, and it did a lot of damage, lost lives and everything. It hit a candle factory. People were at work, and the tornado hit, and it collapsed the whole big factory, and they had to pull out dead bodies out of there. It was terrible. Yeah. Yeah. They say, you know, tornadoes can occur any year round, but this was in wintertime, and it got in the 70s that day. Then a cold front came in, caused nocturnal tornadoes. These tornadoes were monster tornadoes. There's a video on my YouTube channel where a guy's filming a tornado, and the lightning in the background is picking up this monster tornado. And it wasn't for the lightning, nobody won't be able to see anything, you know. Yeah, but it was a monster, like an EF3, EF4 tornado. Yeah. And multiple tornadoes that morning. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Knocked out power, destroyed people's homes. Yeah. I put a video on my YouTube channel a day before it happened. I said nocturnal tornadoes. That means nocturnal. That means while you're sleeping, early in the morning, dark. And that's the worst time to get tornadoes because you cannot see them. So, yeah. So, yeah, we're getting our fair share here. Yeah. Like Florida and California, Texas and all. They're the ones that get all the hurricanes. Louisiana. They're the ones that get all the hurricanes. We get tornadoes. So, yeah. And they just come out of the blue. Sometimes you don't get no warning at all. It just happens so fast. That's how bad it's getting. It's to the point where the weather people can't predict them. They just happen. Then they put alert out after it already happened. Well, it's too late now. Look, all these homes destroyed. Look, all the property, all the lives lost. It's crazy. Yeah. That's why our government stepped up and did this bill called the Inflation Reduction Act, but it's Inflation Increase Act. You know. They're giving people incentives to go solar and green in factories and companies and all that. You know. Yeah, I'm getting $7,500 off that car, $6,300 off, and $6,000 off. So I think I got around $20,000 off on that car. So that car only cost me $17,000. But I figure I can drive by the gas station and say bye-bye $7 a gallon gas, you know, because it cost me $3 to charge it to go 300 miles. Otherwise, it would, if that was gas powered, I would spend $200, $300 a week to fill it up. That's $1,200 a month. So I figure if I pay $3 a month to drive, it's a lot better than paying $1,200 a month or $1,000 or $800. You know, a lot cheaper. $3 to charge that car up. $3 for 300 miles. You put $3 in gas in your car, it's not going to get you no 300 miles. I guarantee it. No 300 miles in that. You had to spend hundreds of dollars to get that on the gas-powered cars. I know people are complaining about it, but eventually the gas-powered cars won't exist. Here about a decade from now, they won't exist. They're going to stop making them. They'll still be out, but, you know, gas will be real cheap then because they can't sell it. These oil companies be giving it away because it turns to water. If that gas sits in them tanks, it turns to water. Where's that bird? That bird's up there again. Look at that bird. Yeah, we got a basement. Yes. Yeah, we got a basement for safety. These are old homes right here. All these homes back here were built in the 1800s. There's a church right there. You see that church right there? Somebody lives in that. They bought that church right there. They bought that church, and it's a big church. And they had to do a lot of work, but $259,000 for that church. They needed work done to it, so they had work done to it. So before, homeless people was breaking in that, living in it. So, and the floors were caving in that church before it was fixed. And I told the police that's very dangerous. And them homeless people going in there because they can fall through the floor and get hurt. So, yeah. And that bird. Yeah. Everybody's still sleeping. They were up late last night. Yeah, she's in there cooking breakfast. Someone gonna be on here for a few more minutes, maybe 20 minutes, making an hour. I'm eating coffee. I'm drinking coffee. Oh. Birdie, birdie, birdies. Get off my cable wire. Cable. That's my cable wire. Look at all these birds. Wow. Quit. They're just birds. Hey. Hey. Get up here. Listen to me. Get up here. Now. Get up here. Listen. Quit whining. Get up in that chair. Get up in the chair. Get up in the chair. Get up in the chair. Yeah. Well, I figure the reason why I got that electric car, they don't want you to buy gas when it's that expensive. Well, some people are forced to pay that gas. All that is corporate greed. The corporate greed is so terrible. And you see the sun coming right there. Yeah. They don't care. All they care about is then they brag about the profits they're making. That's how it is. But yeah. Yeah, I think gas is still high now. And our government says that they can't control the gas prices, but when they're going down, because they did go down by $1 over the past month or so, now they want all the credit for the gas to go down. The reason why the gas is going down, the peak driving season is like slowing down, and that's why the gas prices they're not selling much gas. See, and that's why in the wintertime the gas prices will go down even more. But they're saying the gas price still be $3 a gallon in the winter. They're not going to go away. I mean, we're going to deal with the same thing next spring and summer. We're going to have $6, $7, $8 gallon gas, and there'll be some kind of just disruption, and they're going to rack. They give you every little excuse to raise the gas prices: hurricanes, weather, or something. Even though if they'll have an oil truck on the highway wreck and have gas all over the highway, they'll raise gas prices because of that, because you're hurting their profits. It's all about profit nowadays. It's just crazy. You're hurting our profit. Yeah. It's just crazy. See the sun's popping out. And it's going to get warm and it's going to trigger some rain. Yeah. Maybe the rain on the radar moved away from us because it's supposed to be raining by now. But it's not, But she's in there cooking breakfast. What are you doing, my little stupid around? Yeah, the sun's coming out. Yeah, barking at the birds. Yeah. He's barking at the birds. Come here. Most definitely barking at the birds. Yeah. It's all about greed. Well, see, when I was growing up, 70s, and it's a lot different. Back then, everybody cared about each other. The neighbors checked on the neighbors. They loved their neighbors. Everybody went to church. It's the complete opposite now. You know what I mean? If somebody's sick, somebody wants a whole tank of gas or $100 to take you to the store. It's just crazy. And we have all this younger generation here shooting everybody. I mean, how's your gun violence in the Philippines? And here in America, it's like way out of control. We got kids with guns killing people, shooting people, disrespecting the elderly. There was a restaurant somewhere, a Wendy's restaurant. An older man, 67 years old, came in with a problem with his order. So one of the police punched him in the head. He hit the ground inside the restaurant, which is a concrete floor, and the guy died days later. And the guy was a worker, worked at Wendy's, and it's a younger guy. The younger generation is terrible. You know, my kids don't act like that because I'll whoop their butt. You know what I mean? My kids are not going to roam the street playing with guns. I'm sorry. So it's just crazy. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but the gun violence is way out of control. Way out of control.
Waiting on the biscuits and the hash browns to get done there.
Yeah. They're still on here watching. I've fed the birds, and the sun's like peeking out. Look, the sun's peeking out.
I took pictures and videos and posted it on YouTube. YouTube. Yeah.
On shorts.
I took a video of Nikki cracking the eggs.
Really?
With her hand. Yeah.
Oh.
Just pictures of the eggs in her hand, her cracking
You
them.
took pictures or video?
Video.
You do short video?
A short video.
Under a minute.
Throwing the eggs up and stuff. Yeah.
Under a minute. Believe it or not, Kelly Caldwell's getting 10, 15,000 views on them shorts. On his. He made eggs and made a video on it. It's had 10,000 views. I'm like, wow. And it did gain subscribers that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I made $50 on AdSense. Wow, I'm not gonna get paid.
You gotta make $100 on it.
Yeah, it could take months to get it.
Yeah.
It's not that easy. Like you're like, oh yeah, it's not that easy. Yeah, it's just crazy out here. You know, even in America, when you go shopping, there's people going there with a military style assault weapon that goes 100 rounds and starts shooting people inside the store. Then we got a failed justice system. Like when these people are caught, they do 10 years or less, and they put them right back out on the street. I'm like, really? Or they let them out on a low bond, and they're out doing the same thing. It's just crazy how, I mean, I don't know what's going on out there, but that's why I'm really afraid. That's why I have my food delivered here. I'm afraid to go to a shopping center and go shopping, and some idiot walks in with a gun and starts shooting, killing people. That's how bad it is in America. Yep. It's just crazy. We hear about it every day on the news. Gun violence, an active shooter. And we have shooters go into schools and do it. You know why, don't you? You know why they go into school? Because they got signs on the door, no guns, gun-free zone. See, so they know when they go into school, they don't have no guns. But they're trying to change that. But I don't know, they've been trying to change it for years. So, yeah. When they got signs up at the school building, gun-free zone, then you got an active shooter going in there. So, yeah, so they got to do something. It's terrible. I mean, we got to do active shooting training at schools. It's terrible. You know, we teach these people like it's okay to do that. It's not okay. It's just crazy. Yeah, because they're saying in other countries the gun violence is real low. In America, it's sky high. It's like way out of control. Way out of control. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people are saying it's kids having kids and they don't have no parents, and they're roaming the streets selling drugs and shooting people, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, when I say they need to, you know, charge their parents for these crimes, they're saying what parents? They don't have no parents. I'm like, they're like just running the streets, living in the streets or something. That's what they're telling me. I'm like, wow, you got to be kidding me. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody says you think it's this generation's bad, wait till the next generation. I'm like, I don't even want to know. Yep. So where you at, dog? Oh, right behind there she is. There she is. Roaming around, snooping around. Yeah. What kind of news station do you get in the Philippines? Do you have like CNN and all that? Fox News? That bird's up there making them noises again. Well, it feels nice out here. It's a nice day out here this morning. Yesterday it was humid 90s in the 90s. And we get the humidity, and the humidity makes it feel a lot hotter. Like when you go outside, it's like real sticky. You know, like soupy, hot soupy air they call it. It's real soupy out. Humidity they call it. Dog's trying to get out. My dog. She's like looking. She's looking for something to bark at. Looking for something to bark at. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go in and use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Get cat. Come on. Get in here. See my runt cat. This cat here is the runt. See her? The runt. It's my runt cat. My runt. My runt. My runt cat. Okay. We're sleeping. Yeah, she's cooking breakfast. We'll be eating breakfast here in a couple minutes or so. Yes, it's not raining. The rain moved away from us. Yeah. Yeah, when she makes that food, I'm gonna hop off here anyway because it's been an hour. It's been an hour already. Yeah. Bird up there. The sun's gone. The sun's playing peekaboo. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Thanks for hitting that like. Yeah. The sun's trying to peep out of there. So it's playing peekaboo. But I'm hopping off here because breakfast is done, okay? You take care, okay? We'll go live later. Okay? breakfast is done. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Sound good?
Show them your food.
There's my food right there. See it? There's my food. You guys have a lovely day, okay? There it is. I'll go live when I'm done, okay?